entertainers and celebrities are paying big money for Diddy tapes.
There's a bidding war going on right now. They're driving that price up because if you want your client and your famous actor to not be involved, or famous singer to not come out, here's the price.
Wow. Jason Whitlock reveals disturbing information on why LeBron James takes a leave of absence. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go.
And I was like, oh, LeBron's going to come back. Because I think the embarrassment and all the heat they're taking over social media about LeBron is why LeBron was thinking about tapping out. This whole thing with Bronny was blowing up in his face. I think Bronny scoring 30 points and justifying his next appearance on a Lakers roster, perhaps bailed LeBron out. There is something, potentially there are people that obviously went to the negative, turned like, nah, man, this dude just went and had some work done.
Now, before they continue, I want to know from you guys, do y'all honestly think that LeBron James really took off to go load up on PEDs or Balco or go to Germany to get some type of stem cell treatment? Let me know what y'all think about this. I've seen this on a few videos. I would hope that LeBron James would not do this in the middle of the season, but he did come back balling.
Jay-Z getting in trouble, Diddy obviously being in trouble, all of that. And now let me go ahead and play the clip since we've gone there. Entertainers and celebrities are paying big money for Diddy tapes.
Now, there have been a lot of big name YouTubers outing LeBron James on the whole P. Diddy allegations. There's no party like a Diddy party. Now, what this guy is about to reveal on the Patrick Bet-David show, man, I mean, hey guys, it'll make you think. Seriously, I want you guys to listen and honestly try to connect the dots.
Look at Diddy, for instance. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at, he has videos. He has videos of the parties. Now, what I've heard, which I don't know how much of it is in mainstream media, I don't really follow the story that much, but what I've heard from friends that are attorneys, friends of mine that have represented me before, agents and so on, is there's a bidding war going on right now. They're driving that price up because if you want your client and your famous actor to not be involved, or famous singer to not come out, here's the price.
Wow. I mean, if you guys think about it, LeBron James takes off, can't explain anything. He gave us some excuse saying that now all of a sudden, a guy who planned to play 82 games this season has a change of mind because now he needs more rest and mental break. Now, I did think, and maybe this is still the situation, that LeBron got tired of all of the public scrutiny of his son. That's still a possibility. But this here, now, I don't know what to call this, but this here is something, man. And this is something that a lot of people have been speculating. And obviously LeBron James is a billionaire, right? So you're going to have so many top A-list celebrities, athletes that are on these tapes who want to clear their name up. And you gotta, oh my goodness, like, you know, if this were to hit the fan, nothing is more important besides his family and his reputation. So do I think that there's some validity in this? Possibly. Now, if LeBron James goes the rest of the season taking breaks, maybe I'll believe it. But if he comes back and he never misses a game, but this early in the season, come on, y'all.
They're just selling to the individuals that are in those. This is what I heard. They're selling those videos. So if you're Tommy X, and Tommy X is a big movie star, and he was at some of the Diddy parties. He was in one of those bedrooms with 3 other men, and he's happily married to a woman, and blah. Tommy doesn't want that video to come out. He does not want it to come out. Same thing for Jeffrey Epstein. Now, the interesting thing about the Epstein and the theory about Epstein is we know he filmed people for sure on that island. He has a lot of movies, a lot of films of people that are very powerful political figures.
What makes these people want to film people? I mean, I know that it's like a process or like a buy-in into Hollywood, but man, like, I just feel like you got to be smarter than that. I mean, obviously LeBron James was a lot more younger when he was going to the P. Diddy parties. Well, I would hope he at some point stopped going to the Diddy parties. But there's so much that can be said about that one line, that one statement that LeBron James said. There's no party like a Diddy party. And it's just like, if you know, you know, right? But Hey man, LeBron James got that money, man. They're going to extort everyone on that list. Everyone on that list, man. And if his name was on that list, maybe LeBron James had to go take off to go pay some bills. Hey, you got to protect your brand. You got to protect your legacy. Like I said, guys, this is all speculation, right? So it just seems odd, though. LeBron James, man, who just hates to miss basketball games, all of a sudden doesn't mind taking breaks. It's hard to keep this guy on the bench, let alone keep him away. I mean, hey, what do I know?
That having the weight of owning those films right now over people. So will Donald Trump release those films? I believe Donald Trump probably has a lot of friends that are in those videos too. I don't know if it's him to release them either.
They gotta be some powerful people on these tapes, man. I want to see the list. Okay? I want to see the list, man. I do. This is insane. Something like this going on is insane.
Iconic African Americans or iconic Japanese Americans or iconic Anglo Americans. I mean, former presidents. You know, so what happens if they're in those videos? What does that do to the herding of the sheep? I mean, because I believe that's exactly what we're experiencing.
This guy just said a mouthful. He just said a mouthful. And I'm telling you, man, this guy here knows more than a lot of people, man. He's not coming out saying this without having some type of evidence. He literally said he has friends, attorneys that have represented him in different agencies and all that. This guy ain't just talking out the side of his neck. And I think for him to be on a Patrick Bet-David show, he also knows, okay? They know that the higher elites, man, like, I know this sounds all conspiracy theory, but think about it, man. Like, these people are trying their best not to come out and just flat out say it. I don't know, man. Hopefully this guy doesn't, come up missing or anything, man, because you already know how that shit goes. But
when LeBron took this little hiatus, didn't they say it was for personal issues? I'm LeBron James. I want to clean that up. I don't think that's completely implausible, that theory that he had to take care of. Think about it. The players themselves don't even care about the NBA in December. Certainly not the fans, not even the league. So if there's ever a time to clean this up before a certain guy takes over the reins of our great country again starting January 20th, you might as well take care of it now.
what do you guys have to say about this? I mean, there are a lot of people doing a lot of investigation on this. I see a lot of YouTubers, a lot of top famous YouTubers, and they're coming out and they're holding LeBron James' feet to the fire, man. Like, I mean, it makes so much sense. But, LeBron James is real good at having a poker face. I mean, he's not like going to come out and tell on himself. And I mean, I don't think a lot of people would. LeBron James knows that if his name is tied to anything, because his name is already tied to it, but if his face, name, anything like that is on that tape, he knows what's at jeopardy. I mean, not just his career. You guys got to think about his marriage, things with Savannah. I mean, could you imagine how hard that is to keep that under the rugs? You see a guy with a camera and you still willing to go and do all this crazy stuff, man. Hey. Now, guys, we know that LeBron James took a leave of absence, right? And he didn't tell anybody why. Now, this is what he said. Quote, "If it was up to just me, I probably would have played." James told reporters of his brief hiatus following the Lakers' victory per ESPN. "It would have been hard to keep me away from it. I have a team and I got to listen to them as well. They look out for my best interest." LeBron James, I'm sorry, man. When has LeBron James ever listened to what the team had to say? This is the same guy that got mad at Darvin Ham for trying to reserve his minutes and told the media that Darvin Ham better not take my minutes. He better not ever try to do that again. Yet, you're going to listen to JJ Redick. So JJ Redick is on board with this as well, where it says, not necessarily less minutes, Redick told reporters in the post game, but shorter runs so that he's not getting gassed, and then quicker segments on the bench, and then he's back in. A little baffling to me because LeBron James typically does not care what the organization wants in his best interest. He refuses to take breathers or take breaks. So what do you guys think about all of this speculation revolving around LeBron James and the P. Diddy allegations? What do you guys think about the takes? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Peace. Yeah. Jason Whitlock reveals disturbing information on why LeBron James takes a leave of absence. Make sure you guys get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go.